Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie we're gonna depart from the airport of Cascais and we're gonna fly over the city. The city has received a photogrammetry update as part of World Update number 8, which has been released almost a week ago. So let's have a look. There are no point of interest in the city, right? So you can see some point of interest, let's say, right in front of us, but they are belonging to a different let's say, part of the country. You can see that this airport is also well designed, right? Nice detailed traffic tower. So we're gonna go airborne and go to the west. So this is one of the, I think in total 6 cities which has received a photogrammetry update. So to see the photogrammetry update, pretty good. We're gonna go in a different view, right? We're gonna go outside of the aircraft and also a little bit higher. So we're climbing roughly above 2,000 feet. Because in most cases the issue with the photogrammetry content is if you come too close, it doesn't look that beautiful anymore. But it also depends, because in most cases what you will see is that the first few days it looks a little bit, let's say, not perfect, but after a few days, right, after the release of the World Update, you can see that the content is getting better. I'm still unsure what's causing that. It looks like something server side related causing those issues. So Cascais, right? So it's in the, what is it, southwest from Portugal. You can see it also has a soccer stadium, right? Just below us. It's a really big one. And then we can see the city itself, right? So some elevated buildings over here. And if we go a little bit further to the left side, we will see the harbor of the city.
Technical, Sierra Alpha, did you hear my last transmission?
Then on the right side, it looks like a park or something.
Sierra Alpha, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Below is the harbor of the city. See, it's a pretty large harbor. A nice park below us. The beach or the coastline is pretty rocky, right? You can see a lot of rocks over there. And it looks like that based on this, the city is also a little bit elevated, right? It's not, I would say, on sea level.
Technical, Sierra Alpha, ATC services terminated. Good day.
Some new or some other, I say, it looks like a soccer stadium below us. A lot of nature around the city. And some more expensive buildings with swimming pools, etc. Maybe there's some hotels between it or by it, right? I see it's a pretty large city, right? It's not very small, and it's pretty large because it would look like this, right? You can see that say a lot of content has been imported into a Flight Simulator. Then here we see, I would say, one of the bridges crossing the river. That one unfortunately hasn't been added to the point of interest, right? So it's not, I would say, detailed. It's just, I would say, a road over the I rode over the water or over the yeah, it's water, right? Yeah. The city is surrounded by a lot of nature, as you can see, and also 2 points of interest which are over there. So let's do a side tour and let's see what those points of interest are. One of the things which you can use for VFR, right, I mentioned already in a few videos, is for example the roads, or in this case the highway below us. Other parts which you can use is of course the rivers which are in the country. Then we're flying over some racetrack, as it looks like. Not sure what kind of racetrack it is, but so that's really cool. And there on the top are some points of interest, so let's have a look at those. They're on the top of the mountain, so probably there are some kind of observatories or something. One of them is a castle. That's also an option. Golf course below us. We've got the Castello dos Muros. And we already left the city, right? Because the city is behind us. And what you could see is that there are some boys over there also. So maybe we're gonna fly to them also. So this is the Pina Palace, and then below it, I would say a little bit lower, you've got the Castello dos Muros. You can see it required some time to, I would say, build the scenery, right? So it has just refreshed the content. It looks more impressive now. Somewhat, they say, tennis courts in between. Then here we've got the Castello dos Muros. We're now going to turn into the direction of the other point of interests. And those point of interest are, I'd say, outside of the city, right? So don't expect them to be in the city, they're outside of the city. And as you can see, there are a lot of them. So let's see to which city they are belonging to. So we're coming close to it, right? So just a few miles flying, and there you can see a lot of points of interest which are there. Thinking of it. Can it be Lisbon? Maybe it is. Yeah, it looks like. It looks like it's Lisbon, right? So and those points of interest we already reviewed it, so I'm not gonna fly over them again. But just gonna double check if it's indeed Lisbon. If it is, then we will end the video. So we're flying over the airport itself. So you can see that the city is, I'd say, pretty close to Lisbon, right? It's probably only maybe, what would be, maybe 30-45 minutes driving. Less, I would say, and a lot of less minutes flying, because you can see that we're, say, flying really, you would say, really fast from one city to the other one. Yeah, this is definitely Lisbon. So then we will end this video because we're not gonna review the point of interest again of Lisbon. So we've got two cities with photogrammetry content pretty close to each other, right? Lisbon is one of them, and the other one is Cascais, which we just flew over. Cascais also had some other point of interest, which were in the mountains, to one palace and one castle. So really nice to see. So here ends this video. Hope you liked this video. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post a comment below this video. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.